The perfect German soldier is one that never has to eat, never has to sleep, and always makes the right decisions. In their search for a super soldier, the Nazis stumbled into a world of psychoactive substances. Substances and amphetamines, which ultimately led to their downfall. Hitler and his government opposed any drugs that would alter the mind, claiming it impure to poison the body. They were so devout in their mission to clear society of its drug addictions, they set up a tattletale system in which German citizens could convey observations about drug-addicted acquaintances and family members so that corrective action can be taken immediately. German propaganda at the time directly equated Jews to bacilli or pathogens. Even that overcoming sleep was more important than the concern for any related health risks. In Ronk's own words, relaxing on the day of fighting can decide the battle. Hitler had been experiencing abdominal and digestive issues. Per his personal physician, Theo Morell, he began taking hormone injections and custom multivitamins to ease his pain. To keep the Führer alert and fresh for his daily meetings, Morell started sneaking more and more insidious substances into Hitler's daily hormone injections, over time growing the concoction to over 80 different substances. An important meeting with Mussolini was scheduled for 1943 to discuss Italy switching sides in the war. The night before, Hitler's stomach pains and anxiety reached a new level, and Morell's normal injections weren't doing the trick. Morell had a medication he knew might work to quell Hitler's violent spastic constipation and pain. The drug was called Eucadol, an opioid painkiller made from oxycodone. Morell knew Hitler's chances of becoming addicted and dependent on the drug were high, but decided to take the risk and save the next day's meeting, administering another
the British bombing campaigns in the German manufacturing sector destroyed much of Merck's and Sweden's faith-limited supply of Eucadol. Hitler was now on full withdrawal. Now his tooth enamel was decaying, his gums were dying out, and his brainless teeth were falling out. His brain irreversibly damaged by neurotoxins was no longer receiving stimulation. He started to eat into his bloodstream with a pair of golden tweezers and took massive nervous movements to get rid of the bacteria. small thing. They ain't what is hard. It's doesn't come in him. You've now become exposed. And controlled by the substances you once can.
Even children's books carried a similar message. In The Poisonous Mushroom, Jews and drugs were combined into a single metaphor to teach children that Jews, like drugs, must be eradicated. This stemmed from the anti-Semitic view that Jews themselves were a poisonous society. In 1938, a Berlin-based pharmaceutical company called Temmler created a medicine in hopes of taming drug abuse that could relieve drug users of the symptoms they experienced from withdrawal of cocaine, alcohol, and even opiates. The drug, called Pervitin, was methamphetamine in tablet form and was available without prescription in Germany. It would increase alertness and productivity and curb appetite. The German army recognized that while their greatest foe was the Allied forces, their biggest battle would be against fatigue and sleep. Military doctor Otto Friedrich Rank took notice of the drug's popularity in both the public and its unofficial use in the military. Some missions demanded the soldiers stay awake. Another dose right before it started. Hitler was apparently in such good spirits and giddy with enthusiasm that Mussolini barely got a word in and wasn't able to withdraw Italy's support for Germany. On July 20th, 1944, a group of German conspirators unsuccessfully attempted to assassinate Hitler and prominent SS officers with a briefcase bomb. The explosion from this failed coup left Hitler almost deaf, and as the Eukodal wore off, his whole body ached. Because his eardrums were ruptured, an ear, nose, and throat specialist was called. At the time, cocaine was the best local anesthesia available, so nose and throat dabs of the drug were administered. Hitler was now addicted to Pervitin, Eukodal, and cocaine, among the slush of other concoctions Morel was injecting. Medical historians have now diagnosed Hitler as suffering from Parkinson's disease. All the drugs couldn't have helped. The 150 tablets and 8 to 10 injections every week. Person and what motivated him to make the decisions he made later in his life. I mentioned before in the video that Hitler's personal doctor, Theo Morel, was injecting him with up to 80 different substances. So here's me trying to read and pronounce all these substances in German. Acetylpepsin, antiphlogistin, argentin nitrisum, belladonna obstinol, Minerva forte, betabion, bismagganol,
grām nervicin. Bravalakan 5. Capsaicin. Calcium xanthol. Calcium xanthol.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet, Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
South America.